Come on. First stuck with the tractor was Donovan. Woo! And guess what? Since it's the first stuck, don't even have a tow strap. Was not prepared for a stuck up here at the North Farm. It's been pretty dry seeding. We gotta go find a strap. All right, so we got some custom boys over here actually working for us right now, blowing on some mid-row blend to help our logistics. And they had a strap. In fact, no, they didn't even have the strap with them. They had to drive home, which their home was about 10 miles from here, so that worked out really well versus having to go all the way back to the farmyard, which would be more like 20 miles, 30 miles. So thank you guys for going to grab your strap. And we always pull them the same way every time it's windy. I apologize about the wind, but we always pull the drill the same way every time. We grab the strap, we hook up to our safety chain like this, and we pull it out that way. Now, if you had a really big clevis to go over this thing so you could put a pin in, that would work as well. But this is typically how we always pull the drill out. Drill's gonna come out like butter. It's not stuck very bad at all. Relatively, it's really not that stuck. And the cartridge is basically empty. So we just gotta make sure that our hoses and everything stay in here. We don't want to tear any wiring off. That would be very bad. Our hitch is not down. We're literally just gonna pull it. All right, Donna, I guess you can give it a pull. If you see my wires dragging, make sure you stop. Trying to get behind this wind. Sorry about the wind, guys. Oh, hold on, I gotta tell him something actually. Make sure you don't jerk that hitch. Oh, it's windy. Apologize, guys. Oh no. It's gonna have to jerk on it a bit. Oh, these openers seep down. That's gonna create some drag. He's also pulling in mud, so that's not awesome. There it goes. Come on. There she goes. Keep it going. Okay, I'm gonna try to set that jack down. He's got to put tension on it here. Might need 2 hands for this. Okay. Okay, lift it up. Just gonna yank on it. Beauty. Good enough, it won't go anywhere. All right, back her up. Perfect. And that, you guys, is how we pull out the cart and the drill. Now, if it was loaded, we would do things a little different. First of all, we probably would have went to go get our own strap. It would be nearly twice this size, but it's unneeded for this stuck, and we are super thankful for the strap. And then we're gonna hook back up. I guess I better start jacking. But look how this jack is. Okay. And now for the strap roll of shame. Was that how it came rolled? I feel like they may have done a better job rolling, but
we might still need it. Who knows? Feels not that.
I give you a 3 out of 4, 3 out of 10 for that roll. It's not.
Oh, come on.
Well, maybe a 4 out of 10. I'll help you hook up here. Also, today is May 18th. Clearly, we're still at the North Farm, but seeding progress has been doing very well. We're about 72% here. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's gonna be tight. Oh, beauty, look at that. Beauty. All right, we're gonna hook up these hydraulic hoses. All right, see, we have everything color coded to zip ties. Double means a plus. Single, oh, this means no problem. Single means negative. Oh yeah, I guess we should probably take that clevis back. Knew we were forgetting something. So yeah, that way we can unhook and hook up relatively quickly. So, if you're new to joining us, give you a little update here. South Farm is not done yet. We've been getting a lot of rain down there, which is a glorious thing. We're probably sitting around 4-ish inches by now. So Donovan, he got rained out. When I left, I was at 72% done, and I've been up here seeding ever since, and it's been a struggle for Donovan just due to rain down there. I think he's only managed to bring it up to like 82%. So he came up here and did all the spraying, sprayed ahead of me, and I've got floaters going over there, floating out some mid-row blend, nitrogen sulfur. And I think Donovan might go back to the South Farm here today. So I ran the drill to about 2 a.m. there last night, and then Donovan came. I gotta get behind my truck here. Donovan came, and then he shifted me off and he ran the drill all night. So we're literally just waiting to fill the drill. Then I'm gonna hop back on the drill, and then Donovan's gonna tarry home. So that's the update. So for seeding up here, we're probably right around that 70-75%. So we're very similar both places. It's coming, but also so is our crop. So our crop is like 3-4 leaf stage already back home, which means we need to start crop spraying. But it's been windy, showery, rainy, cold. It's supposed to freeze. Could freeze actually. Freeze May 20th or 22nd or something. It's supposed to freeze. Isn't that something? We're seeding canola right now up here. Canola is not going to germinate that fast, so I'm not too worried about it. But Don't know if I like a frost middle of May. Anyways, I'm gonna go return this strap to the guys, and I'll catch you guys on the flipper. That's your update. Speaking of the floater, boys, I think he's gonna come hop over this hill. And if you're wondering about my mirror, I hit a bird. It was a pretty big bird, but definitely broke out the back of my mirror. Let's come over this hill. Thought he was going over this hill. Oof, it's windy. Gonna prove a liar out of me, must be going around a slough. There he is. So that's a unique floater. That's a case tank on a 4-wheel drive. I'm not even sure. Oh, look at that sucker rock. It's like a bird trying to take off. Oh man, that's awesome. Anyways, obviously floating ahead greatly speeds up my seeding. Instead of loading, like, we can put down 50% up to 2/3 of our blend. So all of a sudden, instead of doing like 100-acre fills out here right now, I can go out to 200 to 300-acre fills, which greatly because we're a long ways away from nowhere. Even our bins, our fertilizer bins where we're hauling the fertilizer, it's a long jog down here. I only do 45K on the gravel. So when your semi's only doing 45K because you don't want to beat it up with any rocks, it takes a long time to get somewhere. I thought he was gonna come back. Looks like somebody was doing a little bit of tree pushing, doing a little clearing. The spray plane guy who sprays this, no, not my brother, will be happy. I guess he doesn't have to pull over those trees. See it blowing out of there? Too windy up there, you guys. Oh, I'm gonna be in the way of his boom. I am about to get fertilized. See it coming out of those booms? See it? Spraying fert out. Awesome. Alright guys, I've bored you enough. I'm gonna go back here and this stuff is treated, by the way. So all the fertilizer we spread is treated, so that way it doesn't gas off. Gives us like 2 weeks before you either incorporate it into the soil, hence seeding it, or you get a rain to take it down. We're gonna get both. So probably didn't need to treat this stuff, which is why I only treated one hopper this time, so that way we can do some comparisons. I don't even think I'm gonna see a difference. Wasting my money. Absolutely waste. If you're gonna throw it on and there's a bunch of 25 to 30 degree days coming, no rain, dry, you're gonna lose a lot. Might lose 30%. But when there's rain coming, it's wet, raining every other day with a shower, and I'm gonna incorporate it, I'm gonna seed it right away, totally blowing my money. Why did I do it then? I have no idea. I have no idea. Anyways, this field, which is about, it's a half section, half of it's gonna be treated, half of it's not gonna be treated. We're not gonna know which is treated and which is not. We're not gonna leave a line. We're just gonna treat, not treat, treat. And if we can't see any difference come harvest time, which we won't, then we know. Anyways, as far as Donovan seeding over there, I asked him if that drill or tractor is any different from his. Clearly, I got a bigger cart and different rubber on the tractor. That's the other than stating the obvious, but he says that cart pulls way harder. And you don't think, you know, an extra 300 bushel or whatever really pulls that much, but the cart itself is way bigger and weighs more. I don't know what it is, but it definitely pulls way heavier. He said it pulls. As he says, I'm digging and grunting and groaning and digging and grunting and groaning, and I'm like, oh yeah. He's like, I got lots of power, I just got to get more weight on, or got to take more air out of those tires. And I'm like, well, we already got quite a bit of air out of those tires, so it'd be interesting to see how his would pull, because he's got different rubber. But for sure. And we're seeding canola. We're not even going deep. Anyways, I'll catch you on the flip.